get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the San Francisco Giants. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill for the Giants, Juan Marichal. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Okay, all set to go. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees.
Number 4, Lou Gehrig.
Marichal, multi-time All-Star, over 200 career wins. He joined the team as a free agent. And that's way high. Ball 2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Tosses to first. A great play deep in the hole. And let's take a look at the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
The 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Two outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Mickey Mantle. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on. Just
That's a ball.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
That missed. That's the ball.
And ball 4
Missed.
to
Ball
avoid.
4. Take your base.
Batting 5th, catcher Jorge Posada.
First and second, 2 outs. Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score.
Why they keep trying to go test me? Know that I'm deadly. Filled up with envy, broke down the pennies. That's when it gets tempting.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Roger Clemens. One of the best strikeout pitchers in the history of baseball.
Yeah, Boog, he's got some of the best strikeout stuff in the history of the game. Over 4,000 career strikeouts. We'll see how many he's got today.
Monty Irvin getting ready to hit.
Number 20, Monty Irvin.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Willie McCovey, the next Giant to hit. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 1-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3. That ties Roger Clemens on the all-time list. Here's the Giants lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
1 out man at first. And up next for San Francisco, Rafael Devers. The 1-1 is fouled off. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. Irvin, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Strike 3. That ties Roger Clemens on the all-time list.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Now the Giants' 4-hitter, Orlando Cepeda. Runner takes off, cut on and miss. Throwing a second.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Runner at second, 2 down, here on opening day. Strike 3. That ties Roger Clemens on the all-time list. Giants come up empty in the first. On to the second from Oracle Park. And there's no score on the show.
So dirty, jump away, so I keep it clean.
Back here in San Francisco. New inning getting started. Paul O'Neill stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball, that's low.
Just missed. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
And a swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Waves at the defender for the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. Fouls one off. 2-2. On the ground, and that chance handled. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting eighth, third baseman Greg Nettles.
So up next, Greg Nettles. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. No score here in the second.
Ball inside.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Zips it to first. That ends the frame. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and digging in for San Francisco, Willie McGee. Line to left, takes it in for the out.
Batting sixth, second baseman
Luis Arraez stands in. The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's the ball. That one not close. Full count now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike 3. That ties Roger Clemens on the all-time list.
Willie Adames.
Willie Adames stands in. 2 down, nobody on.
Ah!
Here's a 1-2. Strike 3. That ties Roger Clemens on the all-time list. We'll move to the third with no score.
I'm always hyped, never exhausted. I'm making moves just like my boss did. Now I've taken that position.
Back here at Oracle Park, all set for the start of the inning. Roger Clemens stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball left
That's
side.
a foul ball.
And it goes just foul. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Lou Gehrig digs in now. The 1-1 comes up empty. That's strike two. Top of the third, no score. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
And a 1-2 again. In the air, left field. McCovey in position. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. One out man at first. Here's Judge now. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Stays alive. And a 3-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And that's the third out. So one hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here in San Francisco. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey.
Ball to strike.
That's a ball.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two now. And misses inside. Payoff pitch. Strike 3. That ties Roger Clemens on the all-time list.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, This pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
This one in the air, center field. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Monty Irvin.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Monty Irvin now at the plate. That one off the mark.
Low.
2-1. Center field. O'Neill drifts towards it. And he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to inning number 4. No score. On to the 4th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Late with the swing there.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Jorge Posada will hit next. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So up next for New York, Paul O'Neill.
Center fielder, Paul O'Neill.
2 down, nobody on here on opening day. High fly ball, right field. Irvin moving under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. And midway in the 4th, we're tied, 0-0. Bottom of the 4th, and digging in for San Francisco, Willie McCovey.
Well, these Giants just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Swings through that. Just off the outside edge, and it's 3-2. Strike 3, that ties Roger Clemens on the all-time list.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And that one's a
down. That's
little
a ball.
bit low. 2-2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman.
Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. No runs allowed yet. I think he'll probably keep this approach.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hit on the ground to the right
That's foul.
side. And foul ball. The 1-2. Strike three. That ties Roger Clemens on the all-time list. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still no score. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the top of the fifth. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's a 1-1. Fouled off left side. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now here is Greg Nettles. Here's a 1-1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. The 1-2. On the ground to the left. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Up next for the Yankees, pitcher Roger Clemens.
So now here's the pitcher, Roger Clemens. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie McGee. The 1-1.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
On the corner for a strike.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Strike 3. That ties Roger Clemens on the all-time list.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Next to hit,
that's high. That's a ball.
All tied up here on opening day. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Ground ball right side.
Foul ball.
And that's just foul.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Out towards right center field. Judge on his way over. 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. In the air to left center. Mantle settles underneath it. And that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Back after this on the show. Back here in San Francisco. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So digging in,
Leading
Lou
off
Gehrig.
for the Yankees, first baseman Lou Gehrig.
And that's in
Ball.
the dirt. Full count now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Here is Aaron Judge. 1-1 now. Judge waits. That misses the
Outside.
zone.
That's a ball.
3-1 now. Out to short, Adames. Slings to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Mickey Mantle.
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss at a slider.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
He gets there with the slide to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th.
Leading
And
off
digging in for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey.
The 1-1.
Nope. Ball.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Strike 3. That ties Roger Clemens on the all-time list. And up next for the Giants, Juan Marichal. That's
That's the ball down.
Now all even up. Strike 3. That ties Roger Clemens on the all-time list.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Back to the top of the order now. Monty Irvin getting ready to hit. That misses.
Ball. That's up.
2-1. Upstairs.
That's up. That's a
Oh,
ball.
they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
High fly ball out into left center field. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Chisholm not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. No challenges left for them now. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Jorge Posada.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Fights it off. He'll see another. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down.
Put that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess, and clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see, and that was a great one right there.
Here's the center fielder, Paul O'Neill. Just missed.
No, ball.
Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Two now. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie McCovey. Here's a 2-1. Rips that one to right. One up, one down.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
And here is Devers. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss there. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one missing low. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Up the middle. In time to Gehrig. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at-bat.
First baseman, Orlando
Cepeda, the next Giant to hit. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Gets a piece and stays alive. Strike 3. That ties Roger Clemens on the all-time list. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Giants,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Butto, ready to make his season debut. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Greg Nettles, the next to hit. The 1-1. Sliced hard but foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The Yankees with the go-ahead run at first, and we're at the top of the 8th. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The 1-1. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
This one in the air, right field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
Go-ahead run on base. Lou Gehrig now at the plate.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Man at second. And that's fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Sets him down looking. 1 left for the Yankees, and we are still scoreless.
For the
Back
Yankees,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Goose Gossage. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Willie McGee.
Both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Stays alive.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Outside low. It's 2-2. Movement in the bullpen. David Bednar, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And
foul
that
ball.
one is foul, so we'll try it again. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him on base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. The count 2-1. Liner snagged at first.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Runner takes off. Out towards right center field. O'Neill under it. And that is the inning. So the Giants lead 1. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Back here at Oracle Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's in. Ball.
Just
Ball.
missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1.
Take your baseball, 4.
And a go-ahead run is on
Up
base.
next for the Yankees, left fielder, Mickey Mantle.
So a change being
He's
made
running
at first base. On to run for the
Number
Yankees,
12,
Alfonso Soriano. He represents the go-ahead run, so they hope some extra speed will help with that. Mickey Mantle digs in now.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Ball to strike. This one in the air, center field. McGee settles under this one. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Go ahead run on base. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Irvin under it. Brings it in.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher, Jorge Posada.
And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here.
This change for the Giants.
Ryan Walker
Now
on the pitch
catching,
now as he'll
number
move into the
6,
8th spot in the
Daniel
lineup
Susak.
with the double switch here. Daniel Susak. He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Swings and misses. 1-2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. The Yanks lead 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Curtis Granderson now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder.
Number 14, Curtis Granderson.
Daniel Sousa getting ready to hit.
Catcher, Daniel Sousa.
Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Andrew Miller, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Bednar getting loose as well. Jeter in plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Monty Irvin.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder, Willie.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Goose Gossage departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the Yankees,
David Bednar on a pitch out of the pen here.
David Bednar.
Willie McCovey, the next Giant to hit.
Going 1 swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
This guy's got good power. With 1 swing,
Ball.
He can win it for him. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Next
No,
offering
that's down.
is down low.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. That one ripped. And
That ball's foul.
Foul ball. Line drive, base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Here's Rafael Devers. That one lifted to left. Oh, he can't hang on. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
That's one of those errors you make as an outfielder where you just can't believe it. You want to crawl into the grass. Every outfielder at some point muffs an easy one like that, but it feels like one of the most embarrassing things you can do. Hey, we all caught pop-ups in Little League. Nothing particularly difficult about that one. He just didn't see it all the way and put the squeeze on it. I'm sure it won't happen again.
Trying to send this to extra innings.
That's a ball.
2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-1 now. Late on that fastball. Two on, 2 outs. Outside low, 3-2 now. Payoff pitch. On a line. And that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in San Francisco, on to extra innings. Paul O'Neill stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball right side. Cepeda steps on the bag, and here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Shortstop Derek Jeter.
So up next for New York, Derek Jeter. And a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Eric Miller, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Two now. Next offering is outside. And a payoff pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So up next, Greg Nettles. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Cody Bellinger, and this is a big at bat in this ball game. Is a 1-1. That one
No, that's down. Ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The Yanks with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. To the right side, the rise. Off balance feed, there's one.
No,
the first save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ryan Walker is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
New arm for the Giants, Eric
68.
Miller.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Go ahead run on base. Lou Gehrig will hit next. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swings through that one. Next one
No,
just
missed.
misses.
That's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a really good take.
Two on, 2 outs. That's
Ball.
down and in. Curtis Granderson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. fastball is foul, and the pressure is building. 3-2 on the way. Swings and misses, struck him out. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Fernando Cruz. Willie McGee
Leading
now at the
off
plate.
for the Giants, center fielder Willie McGee.
The 1-1. And that's down and away. Action in the pen down there. Sam Hentges, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Two and one now. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. On the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. Oh, the throw is over his head.
No problem fielding that one, and the transfer looked good, but man, he sailed it across the diamond and out of play. It looked like he just tried to put too much behind it. Cost him an extra base, too.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The winning run on second base. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Willie Adames digs in now. Here's a 1-1. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Giants, pitcher Eric.
So now pinch hitter for the Giants, Willie Mays. The winning run on base for him. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Catcher Daniel.
First and second, 2 outs. Daniel Susak getting ready to hit. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good eye right there.
Ball.
Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
The money is dirty, but the suits is clean. I'm back from my hiatus. Whips come in colors like now or later. They say I'm
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Giants,
and we're in extras. A new
31.
arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Sam Hentges.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Leading off
Here's the veteran
Yankees,
outfielder,
right
Curtis
fielder,
Granderson.
Curtis Granderson.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Out towards right center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now the left fielder, Mickey Mantle. On the ground to
Foul
first.
ball.
And it's just foul. That was close. The 2-2 on the way. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 2 down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fair ball. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Digging in, Jorge Posada. Step off, throw to first.
Hey,
Chisholm
beat the
back
throw.
in on the dive. The Yankees with the go-ahead run at first, and here in extra innings.
No, that missed.
The 2-1. This one in the air, center field. McGee gets there. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we still have no score.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Back here at extras,
Number
and a new
33,
pitcher on the mound in the bottom
Ryan
half of the
Yarbrough.
inning, Ryan Yarbrough. Now it's the right fielder,
Leading off
Monty
for the
Irvin.
Giants, right fielder, Monty Irvin.
Out to short, Jeter. Throws to first in time. That's it out.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder, Willie McCovey.
And up next for San Francisco, Willie McCovey. Got him swinging for the K.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. 3rd out. Back here at Oracle
Leading off
Park,
for the Yankees,
on to the 12th,
center fielder,
Paul O'Neill
O'Neill.
stepping in now for the Yankees.
Down, ball.
On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond, and they got him.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
In there at the knees. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sam Hentges out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So the Giants with a new pitcher
Number
on the hill,
76.
Spencer Bivens.
Spencer Bivens.
And next for New York, Greg Nettles. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on, and we're deep into extras. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Up next for the Yankees, pitcher.
So now a pinch hitter, Austin Wells.
Oh, a great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
The 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. A sliding stop, and they get the out. So 1 hit is all they get. 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. No score.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees,
here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Number 80. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Down on strikes, so there's 1 away here in the 12th.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Now here is Willie McGee. And he walked him.
Best ball forward. Take your
run
base.
is on base.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman,
Luis Arias, the next to hit. Three balls, two strikes the count. That's too
ball
high.
forward. Take your base.
Another walk.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 80 gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
New pitcher for the Yankees, CC Sabathia.
CC Sabathia.
Willie Adames to the plate now at a high leverage spot. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. So now pinch hitter for the Giants.
Number 52.
Jung-Hoo Lee. He comes up with a chance to walk it off. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Now pitching for
Back
the Giants.
now, we're in extras.
Number
And there's a new
60.
arm on the mound. Hayden Birdsong.
Birdsong.
Leading off,
Leading
Lou
off
Gehrig.
for the Yankees, first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
Birdsong making his first appearance of the season. And he was a 6th round draft pick in 2020.
Ball.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3. Curtis Granderson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. Goes down looking. Garrett wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. So they're now out of challenges. So digging in, Curtis Granderson. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Robbie Ray getting loose out there. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Out looking.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. 2 down, nobody on. You're deep into extra innings. Swing and a miss. Outside with a breaking ball. And now it's filled up. Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He muscles that one out the opposite way. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And he misses it. It drops in. And he'll pull into second with two gone.
Boog, that's a great job of just getting to the ball, let alone getting the glove on it. I'd have been shocked if he made that catch. Great effort on that play.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Hayden Birdsong won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Giants,
on now, Robbie
number
Ray.
38.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here's Jorge Posada now with a man in scoring position. Misses
That missed.
just
That's the
off
ball.
the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Runner at second, two down here in extra innings. And that's downstairs.
No, that's low. Ball.
And that's ball three. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. Hits the top of the wall. The run comes in from second, and in at second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So runner at second, two down. Paul O'Neill now at the plate. Man on second, two down. Swinging a foul straight back. Slider misses outside.
Ball.
Man at second. And they'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two down. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And now this crowd, after grinding it out this long, finds their club down to their final 3 outs. It's the Yankees 2 and the Giants nothing. The game of the week living up to its name. Back after this.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andrew Miller. A chance at his first save of the year. Daniel Susak digs in now.
So you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Just
That's
misses
the ball.
with that one. And it remains 2-2. That one
That's the
missed.
ball.
Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder,
Monty Irvin, the next Giant to hit. There's a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Line drive. Tracks it down for the out. 2 away.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder, Willie.
1 out left for the Giants. And the batter now, Willie McCovey. In the air, right field. Granderson should have this one. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees collect their first win of the season.
Well, 13-inning win on the road. Very impressive all the way around. But what I like is the opportunity that certain players who don't contribute a whole lot game to game, they came in big in this one. And I think they'll be looked upon and called upon in future games to help get the W as well.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.